Hey guys, now we're on Australian Survivor season 9, episode 2. Last we left off, we had was it I believe her name was Chrissy, who got the individual idol at tribal council. She at first is Briana attempted to stop her by boxing her out, while what's the other woman's name? Shay run to go get it, but Chrissy was able to get around her and actually get the idol, then used it to save herself, even though no one voted for her. And who was sent? Andy was sent home. I believe, yeah, that was a plan by Nina, I think, which was Sandra's daughter, to get rid of Andy. So those three just got into this whole wrestling match for an idol for no reason, and pretty much put a target on their backs by doing that. We come to this episode, and there's this whole conflict between Briana and Chrissy because of what happened for the idol. Even though Shay was really the one going for the idol, she sort of stayed clean because of it. It's mostly because Briana is kind of a spaz. She just immediately had kind of a mental breakdown just from nervousness, and it's sad to see. You have right there. That's Briana right there. She just, there we go. And then we have Chrissy. Let's see. All right, and sec. Then we have Alex, who hurt his back last episode, and he was pretty much sitting out, and he was the one that Andy was going after to get rid of. Oops, wrong. There we go. All right. Then we have right here. You have Jordy right there. Guy kind of always wearing overalls. I think he came with his brother, Jesse, I believe his name was. Ooh, the twins. Then we have Mel, one of the twins. Big girls. They haven't really done much as far as strategy, and I can't really tell them apart, to be honest with you. But, you know, twins, even if they weren't twins, I probably wouldn't be able to tell them apart. Very, what would you call it? Ordinary or unremarkable faces. You have Nina, which is Sandra's daughter. Very strategic, just like her mother, but also physical as well. She's very good in challenges. We have Mark, ex Special Forces, and there's Briana behind them. Okay, I think that's everyone on the blue team so far. And I don't know, the red team is doing well so far, but they haven't been to tribal council, so you don't really know how the dynamics shape out. I haven't seen anything sort of forming. Everyone is cautious about Sandra because, well, she's a very well-known player in the game of Survivor, and she's famous, and people are very cautious around her. I don't think she's going to do very well if they do go to tribal, because so far people have been suspicious of her, and I think she would be the first one to get voted out if that side go to tribal. Here's a player I want to highlight. You see, you got Mark over here, Nina right here, and this guy, Khan. Very surprising this episode. He's a very physical player. I was not expecting that. He seemed very calm and he was playing a very good social game. So I was not expecting much from him in the physical component. But when we get to that first reward challenge, I mean, I'm talking like he was killing it. He was bodying people. It was amazing. It was amazing to watch. Very surprising. I'm actually pulling for him. He has good alliance around him as well. People that are willing to work with him. Yeah, well. Oops. Hold on a sec. All right. All right. This is the first challenge, the reward challenge, and you have two teams. So it's going to be two people from each team on each side. So two people from the red team going to be on this side over here. Two people from the blue team going to be on this side over here. And their goal is basically to get up here and grab their key or their flag. There's a red flag over here, blue flag over here. So they'll start there. Their strategy is either to go and try to box out the other players and then let one of your player climb up, or just be the fastest one to climb up. And when you get up there, you jump and grab the key and you fall into the water right there. Yeah, as soon as this competition started, man, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't realize it was going to be as physical as it was just from them explaining it. But we get into it, and I'm talking like Khan was, oh my God, this dude, Jesse, I believe that's like Jordy's little brother. Like he got bodied by his brother in the first reward challenge, just carried by his brother. And then in this one, Khan bodied him, like straight up. Khan was climbing up the net and he just did this and just shrugged a grown man off his shoulders, man. It was a thing of beauty. Hold on, get it go to, you can see them there. You see Jesse holding on, trying to climb over Khan and hold him and pull him down. And he just gets shrugged off like he was nothing. It was freaking amazing. There we go. See him still trying to catch back up after he got shrugged off. And Khan already up here, ready to grab the flag. And you got I believe Mark is down there holding someone else back. It was freaking like it was just great. I think out of all the standout players, oh right, and then we have, I forgot about this, Nina as well, Sandra's daughter, she bodied the freaking whole group right there. They were holding on to her legs, trying to pull her back. She freaking sailed up that net to get up there to win. That's shit that I would never expect from Sandra. I'm talking about she's very physical and very athletic in this game. And she got the social skills from her mother. Is one to watch, man. It's really exciting to see. It's the kind of stuff I want to see from Sandra, but she's so goddamn lazy, man. It's very disappointing. Right. And the next one to show up there was Briana. I mean, Shay, sorry, Shay. Shay was the next one to win from the blue team. The blue team was pretty much dominating this reward challenge. Like, I think they won like 3 in a row. I think the red team won like one of the challenges, and then they just they just couldn't do it. There we go. This is I think like the final round. They had a female and male, and Khan was bodying this one too. He has this dude holding on to his pants. And then this girl over here was holding on to his legs. And then his teammate was trying to pull down on this guy, which she added her weight to him while he was pulling on Khan, and someone was pulling on to Khan's legs, and Khan held up all three of them. He held up all three of them until finally this dude slipped, fell into the water, and then he shrugged off that girl off his legs and freaking got up there. I mean, oh my God, this dude is amazing to watch. I've never been this surprised by a player in a long time, man. He killed it. He freaking oh my God, it was miraculous. Oh, hold up. There you go. There's a little snippet as he shrugged off all the rest of them, going up there for the win. And that gives blue team or water tribe the the win for the reward challenge. And then they came to what the reward was going to be. I believe it was like fishing equipment and blankets, comfort. And they had a choice between sharing the reward with the other team and keeping it all for themselves. And they decided to share because, well, the other team have their family members there. So, oops. The other team have their family members, so they decided to share the comfort items, which was the blankets. I believe they shared the blankets. They shared the blankets with the other team. Okay, yeah, they shared the blankets with the other team, and they kept the fishing equipment. But then something ridiculous happened. Everyone knew that when you win a tribe reward, there's usually a hidden like clue or an advantage hidden in the equipment. So what did they do? Freaking Briana decided to steal the tackle box that come with the fishing equipment. She decided to take it and hold on to it and searched it the whole time, right in front of the whole tribe, trying to find a hidden clue or an advantage, because she was worried that she would go home because of what happened with Chrissy. I'm just like, just that whole spaz moment lost the trust of our entire goddamn tribe. And I couldn't believe it. And I mean, there was a whole conversation about, Chrissy really didn't like Briana because of what she did. But before that, they didn't really have any problems. And Briana and Shay, I think they just naturally started working together because, I mean, they said because they're both athletic, but it's really because they're the two most attractive women on that tribe. I mean, if you ever watch any Survivor episodes, if you ever watched the show at all, you know the attractive women either gang up together and start working together immediately and just kind of lazing about and not freaking really doing anything, or they're threatened by each other and they're just against each other. It's one of the two. It's mostly they work together, but sometimes they're threatened by each other. But they're usually the most social ones because people gravitate towards them. I mean, there's a couple of dynamics on the red team, but I'm not really paying attention to them because they're not really good. And until they go into tribal and they start really making moves, I don't really know where any of them really lie. All right, so we come to the immunity challenge right here. All right, as you can see, the course, I believe first they have to, what was the first station? First station, I believe they had to like climb over these little hills over there. As a team, you have to climb the hills and then attach a rope to a bunch of barrels. Hold on. Okay. Give a little snapshot of the red team because they're haven't really. You got Sandra over here. It's Jesse right there. That's Jordy's brother. That's one of the twins. Have no idea who the hell they are. Like this woman back in the back here, that is Andy's sister, the one that got eliminated. And this is Khan's sister right here, this Asian woman right here. This guy, I believe that his name is Croc, and Chrissy is his sister-in-law. Right? And this guy, I think his cousin is Alex, the guy that got injured. And this dude over here in the yellow hat, I think that's Shay's husband. No, this guy is Alex's cousin. I don't know who the hell this guy is. And this dude, no idea who he is either. And this one here, she's played previously, very nervous person, very paranoid, and I think that got her voted out. But she is Mark's wife. I think they have a kid together. I have no idea if they're actually married, but that is that. I think they met because they both played Survivor, and they got together very recently. So, yeah. All right, there we go. That's a better view. There you go. So they first start out by grabbing these barrels and then attaching them to a rope and then dragging the barrel over this obstacle. Then over here, I think they get 3 barrels there, and then they attach these other 3 barrels, and then they have to drag them through this course over there. All right. See them trying to drag the barrels through this obstacle course, because the barrels, they're not going to all roll in the same direction, so they get kind of tied up and locked in. Yeah. All right. There we go. To next obstacle is after they get through their course, then they have to dig out this platform and pass their barrels below it. Right there. So you can see the entire thing is kind of covered in sand, so they have to dig that out. All right. All right, and then the next part, right here, they have to get the barrels up this ramp, right there. And then on the other side, they have to roll the barrels down and knock down, there's like 3 wooden platforms set up kind of in a triangle. It's like 1, 2, and then 1 in the back, all the way in the middle. And they have to roll the barrels down, hit the platforms, and knock like a bottle that's on top of the wooden platforms. Right. And as you can see, the blue team that I just showed you right there, they were already way in the lead, because the red team got kind of caught up in the little maze sort of wooden platforms. They kind of got caught up because their barrels were rolling in different directions, and the blue team got through that part very easily and got right to the digging part, and they got an early start in the digging. See here. You see here, as they get to the last part, you can see the blue team already have the last barrel going up, and they can get ready to take shots at the wooden platforms. And the red team just have like what, 2 barrels just going up, and they still got plenty more to go. Right. Go. And we get to the shooting part. As you can see here, blue team already took 3 shots. I believe the first one knocked down, hit this platform and knocked the bottle down. As you can see, they still got 2 more bottles left. And then they take another shot over here. Chrissy took this shot, I believe, and it went wide over to the left here. Or is that the right? And then the other barrel knocked right into this barrel right here. So it didn't go very far. And I think the best strategy would have been to roll the right down the middle and hit the back one right there. Because as soon as they take all their shots, they have to go and collect all the barrels before they can shoot again. So it's best to make the best of each shot that you get. But they got there first, and the red team got to learn from their mistakes. And then the red team got there, and they started taking shots. You can see them jumping for joy because they won. They won mainly because of Jesse, which is Jordy's brother. He got bodied twice in both reward challenges, but in this one, he freaking carried the team. And when he was rolling the barrels, the first one, he did exactly right. He hit the pole all the way in the back first, then both of them on the sides. I think each shot that he took, he actually hit. I don't think he missed any of them. So it was freaking excellent. He carried his team to victory. I mean, he might as well have, because after that showing in both reward challenges, when people were just like knocking him down, it was pretty embarrassing. So he should be doing something. So for the second time, blue tribe or the water tribe is going to tribal council again, and they're just going crazy. They don't know what to do. But well, most of the people know what to do because of the erratic behavior of Briana. Most of them are thinking of voting her out, and they're not telling her anything about it. They're just sort of stonewalling her. She doesn't know what to do. So she's going around looking for idols. And then she looked for an idol for a while, couldn't find anything. So she went back to the tribe so it doesn't look suspicious, even though everyone knew what she was doing, and they were already suspicious of her. I think they had like 3 people watching her. And then when she came back, she sent Shay off to go look while she stayed back at the tribe, and everyone realized Shay was missing. So they went off to go look for Shay. And when they found her, she was in the middle. Oops, there we go. She was in the middle of finding an idol, and she was trying to knock it off the tree with this long pole right here. So the whole tribe walked up on her, finding the idol, including Briana. And Briana was very excited, and everyone was nervous, especially Khan, because he was one of the main ones who wants to get rid of Briana. And because they're working so tightly together, he was worried about what she going to do. So when Briana tried to help Shay get the idol down, because Shay was getting tired of holding up the pole, Khan got in there really quickly as soon as they got the idol down, and he grabbed it off the pole and he handed it to Shay. And you can see here, she has the idol right after Khan hands it to her. He handed it to Shay because he didn't want Briana to take it, because he was worried she was going to take it, and that's his target. So, yeah, and he made it clear to her that's what he was doing, because he didn't want her to use the idol to save Briana. All right, so it's pretty much a conspiracy to get rid of Briana. And Shay is kind of caught in the middle, but she's not really taking any of the flack for Briana's activities, which is good. Good for her game in the long run, because if she made any moves to save Briana, it would probably be curtains for her. So, all right, so we go to tribal. Briana is still acting erratic. I mean, we go to tribal council, and there's a whole tribe of people, but she's the only one talking. Just nervously rambling, just solidifying in people's minds that they have to get rid of her. Like even in the middle of when I think Chrissy was also talking as well, because she was asked a couple of questions. As Chrissy was talking, she was looking over to Shay and telling and just talking to Shay and trying to get Shay to vote out Chrissy. And she was doing it obviously where everyone could see and hear her, especially Khan. Khan was just like looking at her every single moment that she was trying talking. And let's just say it didn't go well. All right, so we get to the vote. Skip all this talking and get to the vote. And I believe Shay and Briana both voted for Chrissy. And I think, if not everyone else, I think everyone else pretty much voted for Briana. So the writing is pretty much on the wall. She gets voted out. Second person voted out. And who's Briana related to on the other side? I can't even remember. Oh, right. Her father. She was the one playing with her father. And I don't remember her father's name, but he's on the red team. Let me see if I can find a little snippet of him. Let's see the red team. Get a clear view of the red team. Maybe I can find out. Oh, there we go. All right. All right, so this is the red team. I think her father is this guy right here in the cowboy hat. That is her father. All right, so that's that for episode 2. We have Briana getting voted out because she's an absolute spaz. All right, till next time.